Hello and welcome back to Killing Floor 2. So, this week's challenge is the Cranium Cracker challenge, which is enemies only have 25% of their normal health, but only take damage from headshots. Now, the reward is a skin for the centerfire rifle, which I'll admit kind of loses its value to me, because even though it's a very nice skin, it's such a side grade weapon and it's not that great that it's not fantastic. This is one of those ones where it's easy, so it's worth doing, but the reward is not nearly worth it enough.
You've dented their numbers, but they are
And we're on Infernal Realm. I'll admit I haven't tried it, but I don't think firebugs can do much of anything in this challenge. I've yet to encounter a person running firebug. The good part is, as a field medic, the poison damage, if it doesn't hurt them from what I can tell, but it does cause the stagger effect. So at least they're running and just fumbling about, which makes the fight easier.
Reloading. Excellent. That's nearly all of them. That was the last one. Get to the indicated pod for resupply. You're a little bloody.
Hate having to stop to meet people. Admittedly, it's funny because you end up rarely having to mute people, because most people are just in chat parties anyways. So it seems like kind of an anomaly to have someone actually talking,
Now spend it.
or having their mic plugged in at all. We'll use the SMG, just because when comparing it to the shotgun, this is a little more reliable. Granted, I can't single shot, but it's fine. It's not that much of an issue. And a word to the wise, please use a perk that is at least level 15. I really do not care if you are, the best sharpshooter or the best survivalist. If you're below 15, you're willingly gimping yourself, which inevitably means you're doing it to your entire team. I mean, I've seen, level 5 supports try to do stuff, and yes, they can be useful, but the problem is it comes at the cost of a fully geared support player could be giving you armor on top of the ammo you can normally retrieve from them, instead of a low-level support who's dealing less damage, can carry less gear, is essentially not as useful. I mean, you wouldn't want a level 2 medic in here. I do like this map. Well, it would be obvious that it would remind me of the Hell maps from Killing Floor 1. And here we have a prime example of why the Berserker is universally accepted as the best perk. That's not even me being biased, because I have, I think a level 5 Berserker, that's all I'm at. I usually don't play them because I'm not too keen on running up and trying to slap things to death in a horde shooter. I'll admit I was hesitant at first at having 2 field medics, but this is panning out really well. He can cover those 2, I can cover the other 2. Hopefully no one dies. At least out of, like, preventable means.
Perfect. Pod is open again. Let's get you
There are instances where, you know, even a good field medic cannot save someone from sheer stupidity.
Bonjour. Come and get your tools of trade.
More to be done. So far, so good.
I don't need to spend too much money.
Ammo check.
Plenty to spare.
If anything, I should try to hopefully
We're almost out of
find
time.
an ammo box.
Make
The
your choices.
curse is, I don't... As much as I've played this game, I do not know the layout of this map very well. Or at least I don't know the ammo box spawns. Because I just... You know, I rarely play this one. People don't vote for it.
Last chance. I have to power
Burning
down the
Paris,
pod.
though, I can navigate that map like there's no tomorrow. That one's real
Pod's
easy.
closed. Go make a
That,
difference.
the, Ice Station one,
Sweltering in here.
Tragic Kingdom. Past that, people usually... Oh, and Evacuation Point. That's the other big one people always use. Oh, someone's getting shot already. Or hurt.
That's all. How's that? Hit the bar.
A solid start, but many Zeds remain.
Tell you what, that's
Oh
not
god,
safe
siren.
for you.
It's kinda sad how the siren isn't even that big of a threat in this.
Good stuff.
It's mostly crawlers. Because you can sometimes shoot them in what seems to be the head, and you hit, like, shoulder.
That's better.
Oh wow, Berserker's actually getting really ripped up.
This one's... I can't see!
Keep it up.
Wonder what he's using to stay alive.
Reopen the treasure pod.
Yeah, and the difficulty for this one's only hard, so the enemies are real basic. Not dealing with,
Got it!
you know, crawlers that explode into toxic gas and tons of alpha clots that make everybody start sprinting and hulking out. And I'm happy for that. Oh, and bloats that leave landmines of corrosive bile.
That was the last one. Get to the indicated pod for resupply.
Here you go, pal.
You know how to stay alive out there. A good instinct. You like being chewed into pieces? Buy armor.
Hmm. We'll sell it. Just so I can pick up the assault rifle.
More Zeds on the way. Start to wrap things up.
Because this is a lot more useful.
It's boiling in here.
Thanks.
And this is just such a pointless little alcove.
Hurry up. Zeds are getting closer.
Now if they did something cool like give SWAT riot shields that could block damage, then you could have like 2 of them block here and everybody just hang out in
Break
here.
time's over. Get back
which kind of reminds me
All
of
Zeds inbound.
on Black Forest. There is a spot you can hide
Have the one in
in one of the blown open like train cars, and I had a team of guys who we all hid in the back of it, just shooting everything we had on Hell on Earth difficulty, I think, and it was just the goofiest survival. Just having 6 dudes sandwiched into a very small train car, shooting everything that came our way.
Still see it.
And it worked.
Gotcha.
That was the amazing part. Occasionally I'd have to throw a healing grenade down, but it was a surprisingly effective strategy. Yeah, see how annoying this is? They hop around, they don't take headshots very well. All these other guys are just easy. Line up the shot, shoot them. But stupid little crawlers are just hopping around and they just jiggle enough to make it difficult.
Reloading.
I'll admit, I find it interesting how depictions of hell always seem really... I don't know, they just seem very, like, bland.
That sort, yeah. Good.
Because if you look at this, it's just... it seems so unnecessary. Oh yeah, we got this big-ass grinding fire gear thing that I guess we suspend corpses over. We don't actually, like, chuck them in or anything, they just add to the interior decoration. You know, gotta make sure the feng shui is just right. Or like that. What is that? Oh yeah, just strap some giant bloody skulls to the wall and make them puke green stuff.
How's that?
I don't know, I guess my interpretation of hell would be a little more on the nose.
Boom. Come see me. The pod's safely open. Nicely done.
Instead of, I don't know, trying to hide the fact that it's hell or trying to just be so unnecessary. Just empty cages and crap. I don't know. I think any interpretation of hell in a game is always, I don't want to say half-assed, but half-assed kind of works.
Bloody hell, it's sweaty.
Because, I mean, if you look at it from here, this looks like kind of a really too close for comfort, borderlining like copyright infringement version of like Mordor. With the architecture and all that, just... I don't know, I'm not too keen.
All Zeds on the scope. Back to it, mes amis.
Plus, every other location in this game is like, okay, this is understandable. You're in... You know, you're in Paris when it's burning, you're in a farmhouse, you're in all these locations where theoretically people could survive, and then, oh yeah, here's hell. Oh, okay, I mean... One man's hell is another man's just anywhere else. I mean, my hell kind of looks like Iowa, or essentially any extremely rural farm area where there's absolutely nothing for miles except corn. That's just textbook definition of hell to me. Honestly, that would be my hell. Trapped on a car in the middle of Iowa, or just really any farming area. Eternally, just a straight road with nothing to look at. because who would want that? Hey, he's actually using the center fire. That's weird, because I would rather use, like, the crossbow. Because that actually offers some utility. Yo, gunslinger! Man, I hope that guy survived. I mean, I haven't seen him die yet, so... Even though I just abandoned those two, the Berserker can handle it. He's a big boy, he can slap things.
Come on then!
Oh. I'll grab that ammo though.
Nearly cleared this batch out. Nice work. We can reopen the trader pods.
This is a lot better than the first time I tried this. Whereas on Burning Paris, I died because I got surrounded. Then one guy took my shotgun that I had, refused to give it up. And me being extremely petty, I let him die. And then took my shotgun back. And then we won.
Alright.
Feel better now?
Just casual.
Feel better now?
Casual mute while playing. Nothing big. Nothing fancy.
Perfect. Pod is open again. Let's get you restarted.
Yeah, this is going really fast. Damn.
Congratulations. You killed the most Zeds.
I like this. Yeah, we'll just fill.
You earned the money.
I could pick up the
Now spend
shotgun.
Hey, anyone got money?
More Zeds on the way. Start
Don't
to
worry,
wrap
I'm an
things up, as they
optometrist.
say.
Me too. Here you go, pal. That's some marks.
But yeah, I could have picked up the SMG, but I kind of need the shotgun. Probably, hopefully next round. Or if anything, at least have it for boss fight. Because I just need to spam healing
Time's
darts.
up. Go kill some Zeds.
That's why I miss the old medic class, because then, in Killing Floor 1, you had an MP5, an MP7, a... what is it? A TDI Vector, and I've actually gotten into arguments with people over it because I call it a TDI Vector instead of a... what is it? Super Cross, or... yeah, it's a Chris, like Super something. It's the new name for the company or whoever they sold the rights to. And I've gotten into arguments with people who are like, oh, I know guns, but then I'm like, it was TDI. And they're like, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. I sat down and Googled it in front of one person. I said, it was TDI. They're really going to argue the tiniest of semantics. It's not like I'm using, you know, a fake video game name for the gun. Like, I'm using the actual one. But, like I said before, I'm kind of petty, and I'll fight someone over the stupidest shit. I should actually probably be shooting stuff. On. How did I miss that? Yeah, I really do hate melee. Just because things like that happen where, by all rights, I should have hit him in the head, and it's just like, nah, you hit the, like, rock in front of you. I also love when they're not clots, they're whatever their little derpy side grade is. Cyst. When the cysts grab you, and they rear their head back, they're like, hey, I missed you, come give me a hug! And then you just punch them in the face. They stumble back like, oh Jesus, I want a hug, not a punch. Granted, when they grab me, I get annoyed.
Watch my back.
Love of God, why does everybody have their mic?
With headshots, so yeah.
I really gotta check if that's an option I can set. So just mute everyone. Granted, that was also the level now 9 guy using sharpshooter, so I don't feel as bad about him dying. Yes, thank you, Zed Time. That is just what I needed. Enough time to actually set up shots on people. Why the hell I don't want this. I'll give it back to that one guy. I don't want a freaking crossbow.
That was the last one. Get to the indicated pod for resupply.
Working well together.
You took some losses out there. Shake it off.
Pick up all the ammo for it, though.
Do better.
Okay, level 17 sharpshooter. Really? The guy switched to a gunslinger now? Just like, oh, maybe I shouldn't be using a perk that's low level. Alright. Still giving him back this stupid ass crossbow, I don't
We're
want
almost
it.
out of time. Make your choices.
And then R1. Take that.
Bring up the trading controls and upgrade your gear. Bonjour. Come and get your tools of trade.
See, that's all you have to do. If you pick up someone's weapon, figure out who it belongs to, and just hand it back to them. Even though that'd be like a couple $100. Easy for me, I have no need for it. Oh god, our Zerker's going away. I should follow him. Still can't get over the fact that they have... like, someone had to sit down and model butt cheeks. That will forever be something I just kind of... Oh, there's a guy who explodes into a fart cloud of death. Unless headshots don't do that, then sweet. Also kind of silly that they would spawn in the challenge where they never use their effect. That was a really bad grenade. I can't even excuse that one, that was just friggin' potato aim.
But many Zeds remain.
Really? I wish it would show you like how much damage percent-wise you've taken from each enemy type, because it would just almost entirely be these damn things.
Here you go, pal.
Oh damn, we're already on wave 7. Yeah, this fight just doesn't feel like it's taken that long.
That's all, yeah.
Even though I'm over 20 minutes, like, it just feels really short. 'Cause usually there's always, like, you know, the one wave that it takes forever where they start, you swear, spawning one guy at a time. Man, I really want to level up my commando, but I don't know if they ever released the update that gives the Scar and Stoner buffs, because it kind of, that class really sucks. It's Firebug tier, honestly, and that's really sad. It's sad Firebug is even in Firebug tier. And it raises the simple question of why does the guy who sets things on fire have to suck? Hey, the whole gang's here! Or at least part of it. Where's our other medic? Because he needs revives. Or heals. And that's free money. It's funny when people sit there and are like, oh, you have to, people who play medic have to be kind of like really caring, soft-spoken people. No. I, as a hardcore medic support player, I honestly have like the really disgruntled babysitter mentality, where I'm just like, alright little shits, come here. I will patch you up, don't die. You know, I just get so tired of it, because depending on the game I can take care of anywhere from like 4 other people up to, in like Planet Side and Mag, up to the 20s. So it's like, I have to deal with a bunch of people who sometimes have the mental faculties of a lemming. And you think I'm the soft-spoken caring one? No, everyone here is just a potential money bank for me. They're like a bunch of walking cash registers. Other games, they're walking XP pools for me. I don't care one bit. I keep them alive so they can keep me alive. Ah, balls. Like, okay. Patriarch sucks, but he only has a quarter health. And if we can essentially surround him and beat him into submission, this could work out. Granted that he's who I fought last fight, and at least he's big, clunky, and fat, so he's easy to find and shoot. It's not like Volter, who, after 4 bullets, just runs at you, balls out, trying to slap you to death. I mean, look at that. Granted, he's just gonna wuss out and try to go heal, but the simple fact that we can do this quickly and do this much damage is nice. Yep, and there he runs. Part of me doesn't get why we don't chase him, but part of me does. Because, why?
The old man can still shoot. Tell you what, that's not the same as he's organic for you.
He has to come to us, so... It's easier just to stay grouped and just beat on him when he shows his face, because he'll probably come from this direction. So otherwise it really depends on where he stopped to heal. Which that's another thing. Oh, I had to open my big fat mouth and be wrong. Like, this game's spots for him to heal are so janky, because I've had instances where we'll surround a boss. Well, we will surround the Patriarch, and he'll just stop, pull out a syringe right there and be like, screw it, I'm healing. Even though we effectively denied him, or should have denied him the capabilities. He's just like, nope, screw it, I'm out. Or he'll run and jump out of the map to go heal. You know, that's always a fair and balanced experience for the whole family.
That's better.
I'm a bit mad that I didn't get the golden flesh pound visor, but I'll get it eventually. Also, thank God he can't knock us off the map, because this whole experience would suck so much harder. Come on, you hussy. Oh, it must have been a direct headshot. But I don't think he used the shot correctly. Because that wasn't a ton of damage. Anybody... okay. That gunslinger actually could use some help. That's just so funny watching them do like no damage. And he's just wailing on them. I don't like the fact we haven't seen... oh, there he is. Man, every time I open my mouth to point out something, I'm instantly proven wrong. Well, at least the AFK medic is proving quite helpful. Yay, we did it! With his wide set butt. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.